Welcome to Reviews of Tablets. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a review of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is all the modes. So as you can see, we have all these modes on the home screen. Now we're going to go into them further. Under single player, you get Grand Prix, Time Trials, Versus Mode, and Battle, which we will all look at further on in the video. Now with the multiplayer mode, you get Grand Prix, Versus, and Battle mode. Once you go online, you get the option of Worldwide, Regional, Friends, or Tournaments for your online choices. And then lastly, you get the Mario Kart 8 TV, which you can watch your previous videos. It stores your last couple of videos, and then you can watch them, speed them up, go in slow motion, all that kind of stuff. So that's the end of Mario Kart TV. Alright guys, now we are on to the Grand Prix mode. As you can see here, we have lots of course variation, as you will see when we go through this, because I just have short clips from multiple videos. We have the glider from Mario Kart 7, so that's a nice feature. So it's really cool to be gliding, and it's pretty easy control also. And then we have, this is another course. There is very different from the other one that we were just watching. We got a bike for these courses. And here's another race. And we have totally different layout, as you can see for this one, with the sand, with the cool effect of your wheels. And then we have another one coming up right after this, gliding, that is way different also. So here it is, and this is all just in one race series. Alright, the next mode we are looking at is the Time Trials. So as you can see, you can download a ghost to verse, so you can see how well you're actually doing. And here we go. We'll just download this one just so we can verse something. And the ghost has been downloaded. Then you just hit the solo race and you can start it. So now I'm going to cut this part out a little bit so you guys don't have to wait around for it. So as you can see, we are just versing the time trial, and I am not doing a very good job, but this is pretty much just demonstrating how it will work and what the ghost character will look like on your screen. So it doesn't really matter what my performance was, but that is it for this mode. Alright, the next mode we are going to be looking at is the battle mode. So as you can see, you can switch all these settings up so you can have a custom experience just how you want it. So that's pretty cool. You can do all this stuff, and then you can change the time, change the computer level, and change the amount of rounds, all the way up to 32 rounds. So once you have finished editing all this, you can choose your own course, so that's also pretty cool. And then you can start. The only problem with this mode is that in the old one you used to be in an arena. In this mode, you are now in this very long course, so it's hard to find people, and I accidentally set it to mushrooms only. But at the end of this clip, you will see me getting one of my balloons popped, and then basically once your 3 balloons pop, you are a ghost. And there you go. Alright, so for online, you get versus, battle, and custom. So let's just do versus just to show it off. Then you get to pick your character. So let's just pick a character real quick here. We'll do Donkey Kong, and let's just look. Here we go. We'll do this, and we'll do some monster, and we'll do this. Even though it doesn't, there we go. This has more, okay, so we have now finished, and then it will search for players. And then once you get into the course, you get to choose out of a few choices what courses you want to play, and then you get to wait for everyone else to choose a course, and then you can say some stuff in the chat. But let's move on to the actual gameplay of it now. So basically this mode is the same as Grand Prix with pretty much no differences, but as you can tell, yeah, the only difference is the flags above the people's carts telling you who they are. So that's about it for Grand Prix multiplayer. You can also do battle mode online, but it's not really worth it. It's not too much fun. So let's get moving on again now to the next thing. Okay, just to wrap up this video and review of Mario Kart 8, I have a few notes to tell you about. With the single player mode, the battle mode is quite boring, and because of the courses are not the arenas. The Grand Prix is a little on the easy side, but really it doesn't affect it that much, and it's still very fun. And also, it looks great with awesome textures, and it runs at 1080p at 60 frames a second. And the final thing for single player is the time trials. It feels great to beat somebody who works at Nintendo with the time trials. It feels like a huge accomplishment, and it's pretty easy to do if you get used to it. Just under general things, coins are a little confusing towards the beginning of when you start playing, but you'll start getting used to them. And then the anti-gravity and the return of the glider is from the 3DS are great features, so that's really nice to see those. The kart customization is awesome once you get used to it. It's kind of hard to get, but if you just hit plus, you can see the specs of everything to make it less confusing, like speed and acceleration and weight and handling. And then also, using the Wiimotes, you can switch to the D-pad, but then it switches back to motion every time you go to a new cup. So that is kind of annoying. But it is nice to have the functionality to switch to the D-pad. For online, being able to leave whenever you want for the party mode or whatever is nice. That's way better than the Wii, when I don't know how that worked exactly, but it was kind of annoying. You can join friends really easily, or recently played people. That's really cool. Then you can play with your friends, and yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then the battle mode is kind of iffy online, pretty much like it is everywhere, but it's a little weirder online than it is. It's not too much fun, I don't think. And then the final thing about online is there's pretty much no lag, which is a great thing. Especially, it's very cool since you're playing against people from different countries and there's still no lag. For the multiplayer, the split screen, you cannot actually see all the screen, like you can't see the corners, so it blocks out your vision, so it makes it a little bit harder. And that is actually the best way to play battle mode, is in multiplayer at your own console. That's the most fun, I think. For 3 players and 4 players, it goes down to 720p at 30 frames a second, which does make quite a bit difference if you are used to the 1080p at 60 frames a second, but after a while you will stop noticing it. And there's up to 4 players. Alright, so overall, this game is great. Some people have been complaining about the lack of difference between the content, but I really think it's great, and I see no problem. It's a great way to relax and spend your time relaxing, and I think it's really fun. So anyway, this ends my video review of Mario Kart 8. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you saw anything wrong with this video, please leave it a comment with what you found wrong with it so I can fix it for next time. Thanks, guys.